Let's talk about Daddy Trump, shall we?
Who's your daddy?
He had quite a visit at NATO, and the NATO chief actually referred to him as Daddy in this cute little moment.
Big fight, like two kids in a schoolyard. You know, they fight like hell. You can't stop them. Let them fight for about 2-3 minutes, then it's easier to stop them.
And then Daddy has to sometimes use strong language.
You have to use strong language. Every once in a while, you have to use a certain word.
I mean, I love it so much. Dad's gonna come in and throw a couple F-bombs around. I think Gen Xers and Boomers understand this. The people who are into gentle parenting are like, oh my God, I'm so hurt by this. I don't think you should use that.
Well, and it's totally different than what the Democrats have been doing so inauthentically. I mean, like when Trump threw an F-bomb yesterday or the day before yesterday, he was doing it out of clear and true and authentic frustration. When the Democrats go around going, what the F is up with this, Eric Swalwell? Or when they just toss out, when like people that would never ordinarily toss out F-bombs do it, you can feel and you get secondhand embarrassment. It's so cringy and it's so inauthentic.
Right.
And when they all start doing it at once, then you know it's like, oh, you've gotten your marching orders.
Right.
And it's totally different.
It's theatrics. It's all just like kabuki theater. Yeah, you're just being ridiculous. And it is totally cringe. With him, it's a dad. It is a dad. It's a dad getting irritated with his kids and saying, all right, enough. Enough of the horsing around in here. I'm throwing an F-bomb down. Everybody start behaving. And you know what? The kids start behaving because dad got to this level and he was like, he's done. He threw an F-bomb down. I mean, this happens, you know, and also NATO needs to remember who pays the bills. You know,
I think they definitely do at this point. It went very, very well from that regard. But of course, people could not let this part go. The whole daddy reference was like the talk of the town. And there was one reporter in particular who went after the NATO chief, first of all, saying, why are you praising him so much? And here's how that went.
From Sky News. Hello. The language that you have used when talking to Donald Trump has been notable because of its flattery. Today you called him Daddy.
Oh my God.
You sent a text message to him that was gushing with praise. Is this the way that you feel you have to act when doing business with the US president, through flattery and praise? Isn't it a bit demeaning, and doesn't it make you look weak?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a bit of a question of taste, but I think he's a good friend. And when he is doing stuff which is forcing us to, for example, when it comes to making more investments. Would you ever think that this would be the result of this summit if he would not have been elected president? Do you really think that the 7 or 8 countries who said, yeah, somewhere in the 2030s we might meet the 2%? We've now all decided in the last 4 or 5 months to get to 2%. So doesn't he deserve some praise? And when it comes to Iran, the fact that he took this decisive action, very targeted, to make sure that Iran would not be able to get its hands on a nuclear capability, I think he deserves all the praise.
She needs somebody that she can call Big Papa, and then she'll understand.
She could not let it rest. And so then when Trump was at the podium, she also asked him about, you know, what's up with like you being called Daddy? And here Trump is just being like super Trumpy about it.
Mark Rutte, the NATO chief, who is your friend, he called you Daddy earlier. Do you regard your NATO allies as kind of children?
No, he likes me. I think he likes me. If he doesn't, I'll let you know. I'll come back and I'll hit him hard, okay? No, he did it very affectionate. Daddy, you're my daddy.
Do you regard your NATO allies, though, as kind of like children, and they're obviously listening to you and they're spending more, and you're obviously appreciative of that, but do you hope that actually they're going to be able to defend themselves, defend Europe on their own?
I think they need help a little bit at the beginning, and I think they'll be able to, and I think they're going to remember this day. And this was a big day for NATO. You know, this was a very big day. They took it. One of the gentlemen said, you know what? We've been trying to raise the rate for 30 years, he said, 20 years, from almost the beginning. And he's been there for a long time. He said, until you came along, it never happened. What you did is amazing. It's been sort of an amazing day.
What do you want to bet that chick's married to a beta, or she's just not married at all and she's childless? What do you want to bet?
That's a pretty solid bet.
I'm just putting that out there. I mean, I could be wrong, but I would put some money that I don't have on that bet. Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good bet. Now, the chief of NATO was also in a sit-down interview later where this once again came up. And so he attempted to sort of clarify the daddy comment. And here is how he did that.
Hey, Mark, will the US stay with us? And I said, that sounds a little bit like a small child asking his daddy, hey, are you still staying with the family? So in that sense, I used daddy, not that I was calling President Trump daddy.
Yeah, he was talking about it like in the third person, like you were the daddy. That's basically what he's saying. And good dads are good at reminding kids who's in charge, that kids are not in charge. That's what good dads do. If you are in a relationship where you have a significant other that does that, this is not like foreign to you. You know what I mean? It's just whatever.
It's just so the whole thing that was taking up so much oxygen was hilarious.
Well, it shows you where we are in society now. Like that's such a foreign concept for her that he stepped up and he's like, this is such a weird thing for her to grasp. It just shows you that this is such a foreign thing for, I guess, liberal white women. It's just like, I'm sorry, that's so foreign for you. It's not foreign for me. I don't think it's foreign for you. My husband would come in and he would be like, let me go ahead and remind you kids who's in charge. I'm okay with that.
It's crazy. This is why we need wine, you guys. This is why
we totally need wine. And just in time, you guys, look at that. Look how beautiful those bottles are. Just in time to celebrate Independence Day. Republican Red Winery is introducing the Old Glory collection. Look how beautiful they are. It's a limited edition 4th of July bundle. There's 3 Republican Red wines. I love the graphics, you guys. I really do. Emerson the Elephant, too. They have one of those dressed as Uncle Sam on some of the bottles. It's an awesome gift for a great 4th of July centerpiece or for a gift. You can give it to somebody. Seriously, everybody loves wine, you guys. We were supposed to do a wine tasting. I know we had mentioned that to you guys probably like a month and a half ago, but it didn't happen because of scheduling stuff with Republican Red. So we're going to be doing that hopefully in the next couple months, and we will keep you guys posted on that. But you can go to republicanred.com today and join the wine club. You can get savings doing that. Use code CHICKS. You can get $5 off your order, and it's valid on both bundles and individual bottles. Wine, you guys. Visit republicanred.com today. Join the wine club. Bundle and save. Use code CHICKS for $5 off. Do it.